Thanks for watching. This clip was from our live show exclusively on odds.com. To watch the full video, hit the link below and get paid in full. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to this Texans, Cleveland Browns. Houston Texans, Cleveland Browns. Cleveland 3-point favorites. And I think this needs to be bet tonight. And this was probably a bet. If I wasn't so caught up in college football and trying to get my action in college football on Mondays, I'd already probably be on the Browns. Texans coming off 27-25 win at Jacksonville. Texans 2-6, 1-3 on the road. At the Cleveland Browns 5-3, 3-1 at home. Deshaun Watson 19 of 32, 281 yards, 2 TDs, 0 interceptions. He's been playing very well, and we all believe in this guy. He's thrown 8 touchdown passes with no interceptions in the past 3 games. He's looked very good. Will Fuller caught 5 passes for 100 yards. Brandon Cooks 3 passes for 83 yards. The Texans are ranked 31st in the NFL, averaging just 87.6 yards rushing a game. They had 107 yards rushing against the Jaguars, but that didn't really tell the whole story. Running backs 57 yards. Watson scrambling was the rest of that. They still can't move the ball on the ground, and they're easy to defend against because of that. Top cornerback Bradley Roby, he didn't make the trip to Jacksonville this weekend for undisclosed reason. That's really important to find out what the hell is going on. I don't know if anybody knows what the hell is going on, but they say it's not an injury and it's not COVID-19 related, and Crennel expects him to return this week. Linebacker Brendan Scarlett fractured a forearm on Sunday, and he's probably not going to return this season. David Johnson, their running back, and guard Clemente, both sustained concussions on Sunday. They'll likely miss this game. I know David Johnson's been bad, but you take your starting running back off of a bad rushing attack, it's just going to get worse. Linebacker Jacob Martin missed the game after testing positive for COVID-19 last week. He's likely to miss this game as well. And they had Whitney Merciless, Dylan Cole. They are expected to return this week. They had to sit out against the Jags after contract tracing found they'd been close with Jacob Martin. Offensive lineman Max Sharping is also expected to return to the facility this week after testing positive for coronavirus 2 weeks ago. And he could replace the injured guard against the Browns. Let's start with the Texans. I don't know why I'm not on them already at -3.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you there. I'm not putting a ton of stock into last week's game. Losing your whole set of linebackers before a game hurts. But then again, on the other side of the ball, Jacksonville was missing just about everyone as well. Look, this Houston team is not very good. They're devoid of a lot of talent. They have no picks. Look, it's the Bill O'Brien effect. You lost important pieces. You lost more important draft picks. And you're left with an empty cupboard and a team trying to put the pieces back together. I feel sorry for Romeo Crennel, who has to be the guy to do this. But I can't believe I'm saying this, but I love the Brownies in this spot. They are coming back off a bye. They may or may not be getting Chubb back. But again, this rushing game has worked without Chubb. Chubb is obviously a superior running back to Hunt. But Hunt's getting it done. This is a good running attack. They'll be able to control the ball. And like you said, losing David Johnson, he's not the greatest running back in the league anymore. He never was, but he was very good for a while. He's not the same guy, but losing him still hurts an already soft rushing attack. To me, this does not stay at 3. It's going to go up. The time to bet them is now.
So the concern, and I get it, and this is just messing with all of us, is that Baker's on this COVID-19 list, but
yeah, okay. And if Baker plays or doesn't play, I don't know if that's a huge factor.
We'll get a better line.
Yes. Oh, so you're saying hold off and find out if he's officially
you hold off until it's 3.5. That's what's going to happen. I mean, if you look at this, it's a not even a guy on it. They haven't identified it, but it doesn't even sound like it's a player. It's a staff member. It's a staff member. All right, let's talk about the Browns a little more. Coming off their bye week, last team that 16-6 loss at home to the Raiders. The wind was strong. The weather was a mix of rain and snow. Vegas just beat them up. 208 yards rushing. They had the ball for 38 minutes. Myles Garrett hurt his knee. This MRI has revealed no structural damage. He's expected to be good to go this week. They were without starting right guard Wyatt Teller. So Teller missed his third straight game with a calf injury, but Mayfield wasn't sacked for the second game in a row. Mayfield's only been sacked 11 times in 2020. Wyatt Teller remains questionable. They're hoping that he's back this week. Mayfield was just 12 of 25 for 122 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Jarvis Landry had a couple drops that were pretty shocking. Olivier Vernon got his first 2 sacks of 2020. That'd be a nice little addition for this club. Nick Chubb is expected to return. He will play this week. That's what everyone's saying. He will play this week. Stefanski feels really good about that. He also feels really good that Austin Hooper will be back. So Hooper is going to be back for sure, and Nick Chubb is expected to be back. Vincent Taylor, defensive tackle, is still in concussion protocol. Linebacker Jacob Phillips remains questionable. So at this point, God, COVID is just throwing us
Again, to be honest with you, I don't think if Baker's out, if Case Keenum comes in, I don't think that's a huge drop-off. Case Keenum has proved that he can, he's played well in Stefanski's system in Minnesota. And really all he's got to do is pass the ball or hand the ball off. So for me, I really like the Browns in this spot, regardless of Mayfield.
Yes, but I'd like to get. So we're sitting at -3. If Mayfield's not in, that's got to go down to -1.5.
Okay, but if he is in, it goes up.
Yeah, I guess the bet has to be made now. I guess. Nutflush Allen is saying over. Nice enough weather in Cleveland. We'll go over that. What do you think of this total? This total opened up at 54.5 and is down to 53.
Yeah, I think I'm with. I think I'm with Nutflush Allen on this one. I do like this over because if there's anything Watson can do, it's throw up some garbage time points. They still have some big playability with Fuller. So, yeah, I like this over. I'm not going to bet it, but that's where I would lean. I am going to bet Cleveland at -3, though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get and I'm going to bet it too. But my expectation, I'll make it a full unit play for our record purposes. But I probably will only bet half the money at this point, and then add another half a unit. So my NFL units are $200. So I'll probably only go for 100 when I bet this. Let's go to odds.com right now and get you the best line we can get. All right, here we go. The best line I can give you right now for these Browns is wow. This already moved to 3.5 at a couple books. Jesus, got to get on this now. The best 3 I can give you is -115 at BetMGM. You want it?
Yes, sir.
Bebsy's on the board, -3, -115 at BetMGM. This also feels, and I know we're coming off a bad week, but it feels like when we get all the information, this is probably a bigger bet than one unit. I think Cleveland coming off a bye, getting Chubb back. This offensive line has been so strong. This Texans team has no pass rush, and then you're going to get Wyatt Teller back as well, probably. It just seems like this has got to be the bet. Okay, so let's lock that in for Bebsy. I'm going to be coming along as well, but I certainly can't double up or do anything massive until we get a little more
bullish on this right now. Obviously there's more to learn about who's coming back and who's playing quarterback, but this I feel like this is just going to go up.
Yeah, there you go. Bebsy's moved -3, -115 BetMGM on the Browns. I'm going to come with them, and the more information we get throughout the week, the more money I'm going to bet on this game. but I'm going to start out pretty small.